Well, the Benet, a minority ethnic group living in Bukwo District, have petitioned government to scrutinize their resettlement. They were attending Ndorobo village meeting organized by Benet Lobby Group at the village of Kironkro in Cheswanya sub-county in Bukwo District. They want government to grant them land rights
of Moors and the plains of Mount Elgon Forest, who have since the 1930s faced land challenges after the British colonial government declared the Upper Mount Elgon a forest reserve. According to elders of the Benet, illiteracy has been a major cause of land disputes among the Ndorobos or forest people.
Unfortunately, the Benet Robos, who had been uneducated since time immemorial, didn't have forest rangers to become the leaders. So they had to bring the forest rangers to lead the allocation in every zone from elsewhere. Marginalization started of the indigenous people.
1983, the then sitting government at that time decided that they identify land between rivers Kere up to one which is called Kaptokoi. And of course at that time the whole of this, we didn't have any Kwen, we didn't have any Bukwo.
24-year-old Patrick Twala, a resident of Kironkwiro village in Kapserek Parish, Bukwo District, says he started observing land conflicts in this community at the age of 14, adding that having no land rights has escalated youth unemployment and poverty.
So now when we are brought here, we are just like foreigners, and we are missing our ancestors in our ancestral land. We are now making a number of over 300 youths who are not resettling. And as the government still remains, minus resettling, the problem will just continue in that way.
A father of 15 children in Chekwasia sub-county, Alex Yesho, now 45 years, says the plot he was allocated is not enough for grazing, farming and his family.
After being deceived that they are going to be resettled in that side of Kwen in Benet, they were not again given the land. They came back, they found that their animals were raided.
This soil cannot produce when we use getting forest. That is where we are suffering.
This is part of the 6,000 hectares of Mount Elgon forest land which government allocated to indigenous Benet in 1993 for resettlement. During the village meeting at Chekwasia sub-county, the Benet claimed that during land distribution, majority of the beneficiaries were non-Ndorobos, leaving over 100 families landless.
When they were abroad, they found that land had been being divided by the government officials and the technicians. The Ndorobos were not involved during the process of that settlement.
They said the Benet Robos were going to be to get the first priority when they came to acreages. But that thing didn't work like that, because when to come to real allocation, who was the leader of the allocation? Was a non-Benet.
So they took advantage and they did not follow, give the right acreage of land which was given. That was the first problem.
They resolved to petition government to address their resettlement grievances and have access to land they can call theirs.
We are really requesting the Benet land question is handled comprehensively.
Need government to allow us our ancestral land so that we can collect local herbs, we graze our cattle there, we also visit our ancestral graves where we could carry out the cultural practices.
We want resettlement package of the people of 2011. We want our land rights.
Over 1,000 minority Benet remain in the park with no official recognition of their ancestral land rights. Benet land groups with partners are calling for harmony between government and the ethnic Benet.
We are looking forward to a situation where the Benet community comes on a round table with the government, where they come into a round discussion we talk, then we agree.
In October 2005, Mbale High Court ruled and passed a consent judgment allowing the Benet to return to their ancestral land, although, hitherto, they have never been granted access to their ancestral land. Recent statistics put the indigenous Benet in Uganda at over 9,000. These once lived in Mount Elgon Forest Reserve before it was gazetted Mount Elgon National Park in the year 1990.